left Kansas City to go study at the Musicians Institute. A lot of my musician buddies said, man, do not go study. You're gonna lose your feeling. You play with such a great rhythm and your feeling is incredible. You're just gonna start playing scales and arpeggios. And I said to them, these are elements of music though. The way I play now, I cannot play on everything that way because I don't know what I'm playing. So my overall musicianship had holes in it. I didn't know what an arpeggio was. I didn't know the scale modes, and I didn't know a lot of the things that I had learned from players on the record. Therefore, I could only play them when I was playing that tune. And that was not very helpful for me. So overall musicianship for a musician makes you a complete, let's say, relayer of music. Now you have a complete ability to relay your ideas, thoughts, passions through sound. You know the theoretical side of it as well as the practical side of it. And it's interesting because not knowing the theoretical side of it, you can get by with that. A lot of great players do not know theory. How about that? A lot of players that know theory are not great players. I always said you're most complete when you're the sum of all those parts. So in Masterclass I, we're talking about technique. Its purpose, how to build great technique. So we'll work on the right hand, we'll work on the left hand, we're going to work on alternate picking, we're going to work on string skipping, and I'm going to make some recommendations on some listening for you as well. Then we're also going to dive into the difference and explore the purpose, the position, and the functionality of technique versus creativity. You're gonna love this. Masterclass II, we're focusing on improvisation. Improvisation is my favorite subject. Improvisation, what we have is conversation, basically. You wanna be able to make a statement given the circumstance, scenario, situation that you're in at the time. You want to be able to answer a question another player throws at you at the time, or a piece of music throws at you. You also want to be able to ask a question. So improvisation is the art of conversation, basically, on the spot. So we're going to cover matching scales and harmonies. In other words, melodic studies and how they fit against harmonies. We're going to work on moving through harmonies in order to connect our ideas as one idea as the changes flow by. We're going to spend just a moment emphasizing technique once again, because there is a technique to improvisation itself, not just your motor skills on your instrument. And we're going to also talk about the little nuances that make up a great improviser. The word, the sentence, the phrase, the paragraph, therefore the story. This is what a great improviser gives you. Takes you on a journey, invokes your mind to see a vision, and it speaks to you. So we're going to cover those elements and make sure that you understand the breakdown of how to improvise in a given situation. Masterclass III, we're focusing on composition. Composition, wow. Writing, basically coming up with creative ideas and manifesting one unit called a song or a piece. So we will focus on harmonies. We will focus on finding the right melody to fit that harmony, not only harmonically, but rhythmically as well. We will talk about space. We're going to talk about progressions, and we're going to talk about ways to, I'm going to call it ways of the craftsman. So these are ways that once you have a spark of inspiration that inspires an idea, you can use your craftsmanship to finish it and make it a song. So we're going to talk about the elements of manifesting a song: harmony, melody, rhythm, phrasing, right? As well as subject matter. Okay, production we're going to cover in Masterclass IV. Production, wow, that's a beautiful subject right there. We're going to talk about the element of content, how to treat that content. So we're dealing with a piece of music. We're dealing with the musicianship of that music, the orchestration, the arrangement, sections. We're talking about sonically bringing those instruments to life, the good drum sound, the good bass sound. We're going to talk about processing, effects processing, multi-layering parts, and the demo. So we're going to take it all the way from a song to a demo, bring it into production, arrangement, orchestration, and where to find all that, as well as the equipment that we use to make this production. So this is the art of watching a piece go from invisible and then you can hear it.